Good morning, Warriors. I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about the tragedy that occurred at Stoneman Douglas High School last Thursday. I know many of you knew some of the victims from Stoneman Douglas, and you have been personally impacted by what happened. I understand that feeling safe at school is essential to your learning. Your teachers and your parents have been talking to me about how you feel, and they've shared a lot of your concerns. Over the past few days, I've met with teachers, the admin team, and even some parents to discuss ways to make Jupiter a safer and more secure school. We're going to make a few changes starting today. The first change is we're going to have a single entrance for all students and visitors. This will mean everyone will enter through the front gate or the front door. Students parking in Daniels Way or at El Sol will have to walk around to the front of the school. All the doors by Daniels Way will be locked at all times. Students that usually enter through the Ag Gate, you will also have to walk around to the front. Just walk down Tony Penna and go in the sidewalk by the bus loop. All gates will be locked right after arrival except for the front gate. Anyone entering and exiting the school will have to go through the front gate. If you arrive late or you need to leave early, someone will come and open the gate for you. You just have to call the office and be patient till Mr. G or someone else can come out and open up the gate to let you in and out. Students, in order to keep everybody safe, I'm asking you, please, do not let anyone in any of the side doors, any of the doors by Daniels Way, under any circumstances. Do not think you're doing your friends a favor by going and putting things in the doors or barricading the doors so to let people in. Please, do not open those doors. Do not put anything in those doorways that will allow people to come in. We need to keep those doors locked to make sure that everybody that is inside our school belongs inside the school. The second change we're going to make is the ID badges. At the beginning of the year, everybody received an ID badge. I need you to wear those badges. Put it on a lanyard, put it on a clip. Every staff member needs to see your badge at all times. If you don't have a badge, now is the time to get it. Go to the media center and get a new badge. It's important that everyone knows that you belong here. Every teacher needs to be able to see your badge as well, because if we can't see it, we're going to assume that you don't belong here. So please remember, the badges, they're kind of like your driver's license. You definitely would not leave home without your driver's license. So start today, put those badges out, we need to see them. The third change we're going to make has to do with hats and hoodies. Hats and hoodies are no longer permitted on campus. It's really difficult to identify students, or if there's an intruder or someone that's potentially putting you in danger, it's really hard to identify that person if we have kids that are wearing hats and hoodies. So please, take your hoodies off your head, leave your hats in your backpacks, when they will no longer be permitted at school. Guys, I know these changes are going to require you to get here a little bit earlier and to remember your ID badge, but based on everything that's going on and based on the impact that I'm getting about how you're feeling, we really need to work together to make sure that everybody's safe here at school. One of the other concerns I've heard is about the fire alarm. We know what happened at Stoneman Douglas. If we're going to have a fire drill that's planned for the day, your teacher will know in advance. So I'll send an email out to the staff and say, hey, by the way, we're going to have a fire drill at some time today, so that if a fire drill goes off, that you'll know. If your teacher says, yes, it's safe, it really is a fire drill, you'll be safe to exit your room. So they'll know in advance, so you don't have to worry about that. The other thing that I really need you to work on, and this I can't help you with this is something that you need to do, is your social media. Do not post anything on your social media that anybody could feel is any type of a threat. And if someone is posting those kinds of things, don't comment, don't support those people. You want to tell people about that, because right now, anything that you put that could be perceived by someone else as a threat will be investigated. There will be consequences for students that are doing that kind of thing. So please, you need to self-monitor what you're putting out there, and also how you're commenting on others. Don't get involved in that type of negative talk, and do not encourage others to do so either. The other thing with the social media, your future employer, they're looking at your social media. So don't put anything out there that you wouldn't want a potential employer to see, that you wouldn't want your family member to see. That stuff, although you think it goes away, they have ways of seeing it. So please, be smart about what you're posting. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, I know that many of you want to do something that will make a positive change for Jupiter and the people around you. I'm going to be meeting with SGA today to discuss ways that you can show your support in a positive and meaningful way that will honor the students from Stoneman Douglas. Remember, if you see something, you need to say something. Warriors, have a nice day.